When we think about trucks or cars getting mixed up with trains, grade crossing accidents may come to mind. Sadly, they happen far too often in the U.S. But you may not think a covered hopper and a car would ever meet, right? Well, that's just what happened in Iowa. A freak accident for sure, but get this, the driver of this SUV walked away. Of course, the covered hopper is the most common rail car out there in North America. Used to haul dry bulk commodities, the cars come in several different sizes. From small to medium, and this blast from the past that was massive. Yeah, that's right, it was called the Whopper Hopper. It had a 135-ton capacity and was built in 1964. This big experiment didn't really work out, but you can still see slightly smaller covered hoppers pulled by trains daily. The one that landed on this SUV wasn't small compared to the vehicle it crushed. This all happened on August 8, 2024 in Red Oak, which is in southwestern Iowa. According to the Montgomery County Emergency Management Agency, a call came in from Burlington, northern Santa Fe around 6 a.m. about a train derailment involving a vehicle. When first responders arrived, they found 4 covered hoppers derailed, and one of those crushed this Rail Crew Express SUV. But amazingly, the Montgomery County Emergency Management Agency said the driver of that vehicle was able to get himself out and was taken to a local hospital for treatment of minor injuries. Fully loaded covered hoppers like these can weigh more than 140 tons. That number combines the car's empty weight with what it's carrying. It appears this one was hauling grain of some sort. Grain can include things like corn, wheat, or soybeans. Back in 2022, I showed you several tons of soybeans that spilled out of these covered hoppers in Gainesville, Georgia. And you're about to see a whole lot of whatever cargo was in this car spill out as a large crane works to free this SUV. Rail cars and locomotives have several areas built into their designs where they can be jacked or lifted by heavy equipment. As you can see in this drone video, courtesy of the Montgomery County Emergency Management Agency, this is a 3-bay covered hopper. I believe this one was built by Trinity Rail and has a 5,161 cubic foot capacity inside. This model is extremely popular. Covered hoppers like these are loaded from the top and unloaded by opening those bays at the bottom. This one is owned by BNSF. So with the rail car lifted, crews are now positioning a large excavator to drag the SUV out. Okay, here we go. And you can see that rail car's cargo is spilling out of the top. And just like that, what appears to be a brand new Chevy Tahoe is out from under that massive rail car. The insurance company is never going to believe this. But all joking aside, this could have been a lot worse. It's really amazing the driver walked away with only minor injuries. Unfortunately, this part of Iowa is no stranger to derailments. In November of 2019, this BNSF coal train derailed west of Red Oak. According to accident data as reported by railroads, available on the Federal Railroad Administration's website, this was caused by a broken rail and 24 cars ended up on the ground. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. That was not the case in April of 2011 when a BNSF coal train rear-ended a maintenance of way train. Sadly, both crew members lost their lives. The National Transportation Safety Board investigated and determined the crew members on the coal train fell asleep and were fatigued from irregular work schedules. As for the cause of this derailment, well, that's not clear at the moment, but I'll keep you posted. Anyway, that's it for now. As always, thanks for watching.